Alright, so I had a lot of trouble with the password locker project in the Automating the Boring Stuff with Python book, so I decided to make this YouTube video explaining some things. Obviously, the the code is not very extensive. That isn't the problem that most people, I believe, run into. The problem is with the batch file. So first of all, I am running Windows. Okay, so if you're running a Mac OS or Linux, then this video isn't going to be very helpful. Although I guess you could extrapolate some things to Bash, but probably not. So, anyways, so you've got your code here. Make sure you have your shebang, which I'm sure you do. Okay, so the you want to be able to execute your program from the command line, because what would be the point of writing all these programs if you couldn't actually execute them anywhere other than console? So the first thing you're going to do is you need to make a batch file. And a batch file is just a set of instructions that tells the computer what to do. And it goes in order from first to last. So what I mean by that is that so we need to for purposes of this video, we're going to create our batch file in the same place where our Python file is. So you can see here I'm running Anaconda. This is Spider. You could be running idle. That's fine. I saved my pw.py, which is the password locker program. I saved it in D Google Drive Python pw.py. So this is D Google Drive Python. This is pw.py. So the first thing you're going to do is new text document. And we're going to call this pw. And then we're going to go into it. So what we want to do is create a batch file. So the first instruction we want in the batch file is to tell our computer where our python.exe is, because it won't know how to execute this py file if it doesn't have Python to execute it with. So where is python.exe located? If you're running Anaconda, it's probably in C:\program data anaconda python.exe, which you can see here. Now, the thing about this folder is that it's hidden, so you might have to just type it in up here. If you're using idle or something, or you installed Python a different way, then it's possible that it's somewhere else. Just navigate and find it and copy that directory. So the first thing is this, and then \python.exe is where our Python executable is. So we'll end that quote, and then the next instruction is, now that we have Python, what do you want me to run? Obviously we want them to run pw.py. So where is pw.py? For me, I've saved all of my programs from all the chapters in my Google Drive. So it's going to be D Google Drive Python \pw.py and that quote. So in the book, after this part, he has a percent and like some other stuff. That's only required if you want to be able to run the program from Windows R. I do not want to do that, and so I'm going to skip that. The next line is @pause. You could also just type pause. You don't actually need the @ but we'll just put it there. And this is completely required, 100%. I mean, everything in this batch file is required. But if you didn't have the pause, everything would run, but then the command line would just exit before you actually saw anything. And so pause actually spits out this thing that says press any key to continue, so that you have a chance to look at the command line. So now we're going to save that, and for the purposes of batch files, you should probably always save the batch file with or in the same folder as the program that it's related to. So I'm going to also save it in here. We're going to change this from text documents to all files, and then we're going to put in our own URL of .bat. So now this will save, and this will become a batch file. So now you can see I have a batch file right here, and I also have this text document. This text document doesn't do anything. I can save it, sure, but it doesn't do anything. What's important is this batch file. So now we can go over to our command line. So you're probably going to be in C:users and then your name, whatever you made your user name to be. And what you're going to want to do is navigate. Well, here, let me show you. So first of all, right here, usage is py, meaning run Python, and execute the pw.py, and then account. So we'll just try email. So now you can see there's no such file or directory. It doesn't work. Something's wrong. What's wrong is that I'm in C:users Stewart. Where I need to be is in the actual place where pw.py is. So I'm going to go push D, which will force a change of directory, and I'm going to go to D:\/ Google Drive Python. So now I'm here. I'm in a different place now. So now when I say to run Python and to execute my pw.py, and the account name is email, password for email copied to clipboard. So now if I was to paste, there is this value right here. Meaning that it's in my clipboard, so I could go on the internet and paste it. Obviously, you shouldn't use this, it's insecure, but this just shows how to use a batch file with Python. Let me know if you have any questions, I guess. Thanks. Bye-bye.